It was such an important part of our life to go through something as big as that. The whole experience from start to finish was mind blowing, really, because we went through an awful lot. The whole casting, the whole team went through so much trying to make that show what it is now. So it was fantastic.
And I think people as well, they don't know, they have a better understanding of what Cirque du Soleil is about, because most people around the world, they only see the final product, the final show, and they see what we do on stage. Now some people, they come up to us and they can relate exactly to what everybody has been through just to get to that final product. And for us, I think we gain, people in the show now gain far more respect, because it showed I don't know,
a human side to
a human side, yeah, to Cirque du Soleil.
I guess it showed the human side to the people who are actually up there performing these fantastic acts, and that's what the people comment most on. They really like the fact that they see these people who they kind of know. They kind of know because they've lived with those people for 8 months of their lives, and it's nice for them to see us and the others perform what they actually do, and then know us as real people. It's nice.
Even now, we still get people that come up to us, the ones that the avid fans that follow the Fire Within, and they follow Cirque du Soleil, and they're always on the website. Whenever they can, if they can get a chance to meet us both, then they will try it. And most of the time, we try to accommodate them, because it's like, you know, they're the people that now they know us both, and they've seen us on the screen and they've seen us on the stage. We also think we try our best to meet them both, and to meet the people that want to meet us, and just to chat and see what they think about their opinions of the Fire Within and Cirque du Soleil. And we never get bored of, you know, you can never get bored of somebody telling you how amazing, how you've touched them, how inspired they are by what you do, and that's why we do it. So yeah, it's made us, it's not made us famous, but it's made us like, I don't know, it's made us more real to the people. I suppose for Kevin and I, Fire Within was like where Varakai all began. I mean, it was amazing, because we managed to, from the beginning, from when we first arrived in Montreal, we've managed to get footage of us both through all the things that we went through from the creation, through meeting all the artists, meeting all the conceptors, through training through the show, through working with the director, and everything for us has been put on film. And it's a way of us to look back in the future, because it's something that we're both going to definitely look back at, to say yes, we've been there, and we've done that, and we've been through it, and we survived it. Well, at the moment, I don't think it's been shown in England. But we was given videos, and we actually took them videos back home. And in England, it's still not as big as it is in America, Cirque du Soleil. So for them, when we told them we worked for Cirque du Soleil, they wasn't really aware of what exactly we did. And so when we took this, the Fire Within home, the videos of the Fire Within, they actually saw exactly what we did, and they all loved it. For them, it was like, I mean, it's reality TV. Everyone loves reality TV, and they just love to see exactly what we've been through for the last year and a half.
It's quite fun for us to relive all the experiences that we went through, and I guess you can fully recognise just how much hard work it actually was to make something as big as the show we actually made. So it is nice to look back, and it gives you an inner strength, really, to know that you can actually go through something like that and give something so much, as we all did.
What are my plans? Wow, that's a huge question. Everything. I want to basically continue to top myself. I've done so many things in my life, and I'm really excited about sort of where my life is sort of taking me. Olympics and college and Cirque and this documentary. So I just have so many other great things to do. Acting. I want to get back in acting, because I took like a 25-year hiatus. Everybody deserves a break. And now I've created my own trapeze number, so I'm really sort of looking to do absolutely everything all at once. Oh, Fire Within was really cool. I absolutely loved. I loved being a part of it. I loved the opportunity that I was given to work with amazing people and to allow people into my life, and it was cool. And it's a great archive of our experience with Verkai. So. And at that age and at that time and going through changes and so yeah, I love it. I mean, I don't watch it ever. I watched it once because I can't watch myself on television. But it's so cool to have. I actually think it made me look nicer than what I can be. My dad, actually, I can say this now because I don't do it anymore. He was watching the series and he went, "So Stella, yeah, saw you on Fire Within. You smoke?" Yeah, so I don't smoke anymore. Needless to say, a few cats in the bags came out with the series, but generally everybody kept saying to me, "Oh man, you were such a diva. I loved your comment. Oh, get the camera off of me." And yeah, I guess, and you and your parents, everybody loves my parents, Pat and Dave. Now everybody knows what I've lived with my entire life, Pat and Dave. Bless. What did I learn about myself watching myself on Fire Within? Oh, well, first and foremost, I absolutely hate, I mean, I've always known this. I hate watching myself on TV. I just can't. I can't deal. Because, we just see everything that, is just every self-esteem issue we're confronted with. And another thing I learned about myself was that, well, I guess reaffirmed or saw it firsthand, that I can really get through anything if I really put my mind to it and believe in myself and believe in the people that I get to work with and the experience. So I learned that life is life, and I also learned your relationships are a joke. I shouldn't date ever. A lot of people say, "Oh, I saw you on Fire Within." Well, because I spend all of my time I live in Los Angeles and I spend all of my time in West Hollywood, and it just seems that in the West Hollywood community, Cirque du Soleil is a huge thing, and so everybody saw Fire Within. So it's cool. Everybody comes up to me and tells me, "Oh, I saw you do this, I saw you do that, this, that, and the other thing." But it's fine. I don't need any star experiences. Because my name means star, so every day is a star experience.
Well, when I saw myself on screen, it was, I guess, I don't really know. I would just sit quiet and watch, and sometimes I would go, "Oh man, do I look right like that, from the side?" I don't think my father really reacted to that. It's just he had to go through this too, and then he was a performer once, and of course he was probably proud, to see me on TV, but there was no big reaction like anything. It's just, I guess it was normal for him. Well, they thought it was something special. I think it's a good idea to do something like that. But I've never asked them how they felt, but I could see that they're pretty happy that to see me on TV, and sometimes they don't even see how I feel or what I have to go through, and this just showed the whole thing. It's like, wow, it's unbelievable, like I was talking to you today and I was hanging out with you in the bar, and you just like my friend, and then I turn the TV on and there you are on TV. It's kind of weird, but you know, it's cool, just like that. Any star experience? Not really. It's just my life, and people got to see it from the side who never gets to see it. I'm doing special events and gala shows that like TV specials or like special parties. I'm trying to do advertisements and going to this. I'm just exploring different things, and I want to go somewhere that I could be even happier, or just different adventure, different possibilities. And I'm creating my new act with Debbie Brown right now, which is working out really well, and hopefully I get some gigs with her, or what I said, like special events, shows, and it's going to be something good. I like my new act now. It's very sexy.
No, I'm not performing to Tatiana anymore, with Tatiana. It's unfortunately she's still injured. Like we got injured like about a year ago. Yeah, she injured her hips. Actually, one hip. Yeah. So now, do you want to know what I'm doing now? Yeah, I'm rehearsing a new act with a new partner for 2 months. About 2 months already. And actually, I'm here in Montreal rehearsing with my regional coach from Russia. So we're trying to do a new stuff. Like, very exciting. Actually, my new partner, yeah, I met this girl 1 year ago in New York when we performed in New York. It was very kind, and she's my girlfriend. She was a professional figure skater. And after 10 months knowing her, like we start to, I don't know what took me so long to think about this, but I never thought I can perform with a figure skater. I thought I need an acrobat, you know. So I was looking for a new partner actually, yeah. So and now like for 2 months, about 3 months, we're already rehearsing and it's going very well. Yeah, her name is Trina. She's gonna dance on high heels, which was a dream of me and Tatiana always. Like we always was dreaming that Tatiana gonna be in a nice dress, but we couldn't do anything in the gymnastic shoes, you know. Like it's the view, the look was always like kind of killed by the shoes, you know. We always wanted to try something on the high. So now I'm doing this. It's a really high heels like this. Yeah. So we'll see how it's gonna go. Not really. Like, I mean, when we were in New York, because that was the time when it was on TV. So, like, some people would come to you, like, and Tatiana was injured by this time. So, I would take the ferry to go to the show, like, not very early. So it's kind of was already the audience coming too, and I even met someone there, like a group of like some family actually, and they come to me and they like recognize me from Fire Within, and I invite them to visit the backstage after the shows. So they were very excited about this. Only this is like just some nice moment when some people could tell you, hey, I remember you in Fire Within. And usually they asking the questions, what happened with this, what happened. A lot of people were asking what happened with Gareth and Ashley, you know, of course, because they were worried about this, I guess. I was surprised that people following, when we was shooting the Fire Within, you didn't think about that so many people would be interested in this. But no, I can tell it's like a star's experience. It's just nice surprises.
how would I define Fire Within?
For me, it looks like a old school documentary, like in the 60s. You can hear the sounds and the ambient. Everything's pretty nice style. I like it a lot.
Yeah, and it gives a closer look to the life of the artist in the circus. I guess people are very curious about that, and it was quite efficient in showing people's relationships, and I guess that's it. Yeah. Yeah, some people they're funny about it. They say, "Oh, I saw the Cirque du Soleil is soap opera and it's very dramatic," and they laugh at it and they say, "What kind of thing was that you were doing?" I have some critical friends that do things like that, but because they always think that there's something behind it that is not. They're like, was that for real? And people sometimes don't really believe it was for real, and I'm like, yeah, it was for real, and of course it was edited, but everything that is there was there. I learned that I'm so easygoing with people. I didn't know, like comparing to the other characters, I could realize that it's like, I don't know, I could see that I don't even think about making contact with people. I guess I like people, and yes, I could see that. And also the other day, because they're showing Fire Within in the whole Latin America now for the third time. So every Monday I watch it, and now I'm recording it in Portuguese because my family wants to see it in Portuguese. I'm recording it, and I had the impression they were like maybe the 6th episode or something like that, and I was so fresh in the beginning of the experience. It was incredible, like comparing to the end after 650 shows. I was a different person in the beginning, especially in the relationship with the work itself. Because after a while, of course, you get tired and things change, and it was a creative process. So, you have to be open, and yeah, it's okay. That's it. But there are lots of reactions, and lots of different reactions. People sometimes they tend to, if they recognize us, they kind of like, "Oh, you're the guys from Cirque du Soleil." And if you're very nice with them, it seems that they don't want it. They want to see you as someone that works in a big circus, And you're like, "Oh, I'm here. I'm back in Brazil," and they're like, "Oh, okay." I have very good memories about it. It was a great experience, actually, because, like, for example, now we are all here together again and meeting for this reason. Maybe I would never see you again, guys, and the people I worked with, and I have, as I'm not working for Varikai anymore, I can always go to my tapes if I miss someone, and I'm sure in 10 or 20 years from now on, it's going to be so great to see everything that happened.
For me, it was to be together with Raquel. Coming along with her was the best for me. That's it.
Yeah, I would say the same. I'm very happy that that I could share all this with Ricardo, and he's there in the tapes with me, so I don't need to be watching it alone. He can see himself as well, and that's great. We have a great document for our kids if we ever had some any.
Life's a bit slow at the moment. I'm not doing much at the moment, but when I finished Fire Within, I went back home and I did a diving stunt show. I did a pantomime over Christmas and that. At the moment, I'm just studying a bit of martial arts, like studying weapons and things like that. So it's a bit slow at the moment, life, but you know, hopefully it'll pick up again soon.
I'm in a film at the moment, puppeteering in Jim Henson production, and that's going well. Also, I've started up a little thing with my friend, not like our own company, but we're playing bongos and djembes, going around nightclubs, pubs, playing. We've just set that up, called Banglo, and that's kicking off to a good start. And me and Sarah are working together. We've started to get into our own act of working. About last December, we decided let's work together, give it a go, see how it goes, because she's never been a top or flown before, and it's going very well. We got some good acrobatic moves. We've just started on choreography and getting some dance ideas, and we're gonna, if you can, look on extrema.co.uk. There'll be some pictures up there soon by the time this is released.
I'll tell you what's funny is saying that it hasn't been shown over England and things like that, but I was in one of my local bars back home the other week, and I walked up to the bar and that bar lady behind there, and I said, pint of Stella please, and she's gone, it's Gareth Hopkins, isn't it? And I went, yeah, and she's gone, oh yeah, I've seen the documentary, and I was like, what documentary?
Well, how many have you done?
And she's like, yeah, the Fire Within, Cirque du Soleil, and I was like, oh yeah, she had to look at the DVD and things like that, and she studied it and things like that, so I was like, and she goes, how's your mum? And I was like, oh, not bad. I'm gonna go sit down now. I was a bit shocked, yeah, it's like, you know, like people like this, she looked at me like some kind of star, you know what I mean? And I was just like, bit blown away by it. You don't really expect that, you know.
We had one, didn't we?
Yeah.
We was shopping, or she was shopping. I was along for the journey, and a lady from Canada, Montreal, I think. She was in the same shop we were, and she recognised us, and she asked how we were going and what was up, and what we're up to.
It seems that people really seem to follow the show, and they knew everything about us.
We really get into it.
They knew things that we didn't remember.
It's just the way it is.
The whole sort of circus experience has changed our lives, like the actual experience there.
Isn't it?
Like, it's made me a lot stronger, a lot more independent, and I don't know, it's just changed us, isn't it, really?
Yeah, in a way. You look at things.
We're more determined to do things, and
plus an insight into that world as well.
Because
it was it is tough, and you realise you're expendable, and you are.
You can only trust yourselves and rely on yourselves.
You can replace just like that if you're not needed.
What kept me going for as long as I went for, I don't know, I suppose my family kept me going a lot, you know, and, you know, just thinking about, you know, maybe sort of like, maybe having a better life for myself, and, you know, and might be able to give something to my family and things like that, and, you know, just that sort of like that little bit of hope in the back of my head sort of like kept me going, you know, like my love for my mum, my love for my nephew, my sister and all that. So, I suppose like big heart kept me going at the end of the day. So.
I love you, man. I love you too.
What I did was to, you know, lead the cast